English department. Sorry I couldn't be there. I'm actually, I'm leaving town. But since you guys were meeting, I wanted to go ahead and show you how to update a goal and get it done. We actually set this for next week, but since you guys are meeting today, it would just be better to get it done. So, just like when we created the SSP, I'm going to use one of Kelly's students and show you guys how to do this. So, if you want to open up your computer and follow along, you can get this, you can knock this out while I show you how to do it. Okay, so think of the student that you set the SSP for, you set the goal for, and type them in. I'm going to do Kelly's student, which was David Garza. So I'm going to type in his name, it'll show up here. EduGens is super fun in that you always have to click this square with an arrow coming out to go to the student. Okay, so we get to the student and we see on these indicators he does have an umbrella. So that indicates that he has a student support plan. Now remember, this role is just this row is just an indicator. It's not a button. If I click here, nothing happens. So you go down to the blue icons here and click on student support plan. So we see here that this was made on October 30th, and we set a goal in reading and language arts. I think that's what most of you guys did. I know Dion did a behavior goal. So we're going to update this. So you're going to go to this row and click on whatever type of goal you set. Like I said, most of you are going to be clicking on the RLA. Go across and you're going to click right here, add progress. Now, you might see, if you're wondering what this is, it says accelerated instructions. That means he failed a STAR test last year and he is getting accelerated instruction. That has nothing to do with what we're actually doing here. So you're going to go here and click add progress. Now, I'm sorry to say I looked and David is not doing well in Miss Legg's class. So for progress notes, I'm going to write interventions are being given, but student is not making progress on goal. And that's okay. I mean, some kids aren't making progress and we need to document that. That doesn't mean you're not doing your job. It doesn't mean the kid's not doing their job necessarily. It just means we're doing what we're trying to give this kid extra help and we're still not seeing the results. So you're going to type in whatever your situation is. So interventions are being given and student is making progress. So I'm going to come down here and you have to put in a progress score. And these were kind of arbitrary. We put in a 50 and we want to get him up to a 75 as far as his writing goal is concerned. I'm going to put in he's still at a 50. Then we have to do these check boxes. Is the student making progress? Not really, not from what I've seen. And we're hoping, not at this time. We do have to enter this in one more time before the winter break. Maybe by then we'll be able to put yes. But for now, for the student, I'm putting no. Then we have to say, well, are we doing what we said we would do? And this is why we deliberately made this very vague and small. So is he getting intervention for 5 minutes at least once per week? So I'm going to say, yes, he was present, and yes, it was delivered as prescribed. So surely, I know he does have some attendance issues, but surely he was here at least one day a week that Kelly was able to work with him. And then in comments, you can write if there's anything else you want to write. Like, let's say you student was present, like you may have a student that was absent. I don't know, they had mono. So you may put no and no, and you can put here in comments, student was sick and was not in class for 3 weeks, so was not able to provide interventions. All right, then you're going to come down here and the goal status is set to continue. This is not the date. This was just our review date. It wasn't the date we were ending it. So the default is going to be set to continue. And of course, we're going to continue this with David. Most of you guys are going to continue it. If your student made incredible progress and you don't need to see anything else, they've got it, you can end it. For most people, I think we're going to continue at least on until like the last week of the semester. Then you're going to click save and you're done. That's all you need to do.